Yes, I'm back here again. It's time for The Secrets of Alton Towers Part 5.
Please don't touch your blaster until the safety bar has lowered.
And welcome back to Pinball Wizard. Here we are again. I should have said this last year, but I didn't. I wonder why. When Pinball Wizard opened in 2004, it was here. Before becoming Sonic Spinball in 2010, however, the ride and area was painted a very different colour. It had more of a turquoisey, greeny look to the supports, but the track has remained red. It wasn't returned to its original colours when returned to the name Pinball Wizard in 2016, so does that give a hint as to what might be happening for the future of this ride?
However, that is not the only thing about Pinball Wizard to touch on. The first is that the weather announcements that are used remain the Sonic Spinball ones. Second is that with the removal of single rider in 2018 meant that this changed to the entrance of the ride, with this rather confusing pass holder's entrance meant to be the fast track entrance. Congo River Rapids is still feeling the effects of the accident at Drayton Manor last year. At peak times, this sign appears outside of the entrance of the ride, stating that all riders under 18 must be accompanied by an adult. As well as this, the much beloved waterfalls still remain off.
Someone might want to tell the sign guy that that path's open now. Wickerman's here. There's another example down by Jewel as well. Oh look, just a bit of head there. Do you notice anything amiss with this sign? Is there anything that might not exist at the park anymore? Might have just been lazily covered up with a bit of black tape that someone's now got a bit fed up of and ripped off? Old McDonald's farmyard is no more. See BB's land.
And it stayed like that. For a little bit at least. So let's just fast forward in time, just by a little bit, and see what may have happened. Oh look, new sign. Hi!
So here we are, literally about a month and a half later. This is the new sign. Obviously, I said earlier about how the sign had just had a bit of black tape covering Old McDonald's farmyard. Since the black tape was removed, Alton Towers have now come and replaced the sign. Behind me is the newest area to arrive on park, see BB's Land. It was made by amalgamating Storybook Land and Old McDonald's farmyard, Safeway Farm and Britannia Farm before that. It still remains the children's area and has a wonderful place here at the bottom of Towers Street, welcoming the younger guests to the park. Have you ever been down the Smiler Fast Track queue? If the answer is yes, have you noticed this? Secret Weapon 7, the code name of the Smiler, imprinted on the station building.
As well as single rider queues, 2018 also saw the removal of baggage areas on both 13 and the Smiler. But bizarrely, Wickerman does have a baggage area.
I can't fit him all in, but so you can see him. That big wooden fence is gone, and here he is, Wickerman, the first wooden roller coaster in the UK for 20 years. Here at Alton Towers on the old site of the Flume, and my god is it a good one.
An abandoned queue line. That can only be for one ride, can't it? Submission, of course. I've got nothing new on the ride itself or any possible replacement. However, since featuring in Secrets of Alton Towers Part 1, the signs I pointed out and photographed have been removed. All is not lost though. I found another. How long before this one goes too?
Right, now we're clear of that loud lift chair, it's time to do a bit of talking. You know I touched on Oblivion last year in, I think it was part 2, I can't remember. But since then, Oblivion has had the pleasure of celebrating its 20th anniversary. It opened in 1998, and this year, 2018, it had all its railings repainted silver, the original colour when the ride opened, from the black they have sort of taken up in recent years. Did you know that up the top of Nemesis in the extension queue, just over here, I can't see too well because the sun's shining in my eyes, is the old Nemesis entrance sign. It actually shows the old logo for Nemesis with a new one having replaced it in recent years.
I have mapped every single wormhole in the
So welcome to the Galactica station, where as you can see there are both what should be blue and what should be white signs for the Galactica 8. Blue symbolises non-VR and the white symbolises there is VR. The back 3 rows, 5 to 7, contain VR, and rows 1 to 4 do not contain VR.
To accommodate changes made to the ride, separate VR and non-VR queues were installed in the station. However, the official queue time always reflected that of the VR waiting time, with the non-VR waiting time being shorter. This was not announced until much later in the 2018 season. Also, the signs you see now on top of the station entrance were not originally there. It was previously just a bit of paper that was very hard to read from a distance. The queue-line photo unit was decommissioned and the photo equipment removed and covered up. It is now an empty shell. Finally, with the traditional ride without VR now officially possible, the on-ride camera was added back in, but not at the bottom of the first drop. It was placed on the final turn before the brake run, often catching riders off guard. However, in terms of references and hidden gems, I think this one is the best. On your next visit to Alton Towers, pop into the coffee shop at the bottom of Tower Street, just before CBeebies Land, and take a look at all the canvas decor on the walls. Each one you see relates to a major ride at the Alton Towers Resort.